So today I'm doing a video interview with Victoria Rose from Benev company, the great products of Benev.
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
And in the last 8 years, we've been working really close with your company. And I would like you to say a few words about how the company began, how is it different from other companies, and then we can take it from there.
Well, thank you, Andrea. Thank you for the opportunity to come and then tell your clients everything wonderful about Benev. Benev is actually an FDA-registered laboratory. And what that means to you and the doctor and to your clients is that you're ensured that you have a very stable and a very safe product. We have to undergo many stringent guidelines for the FDA to approve us as a registered lab. So what we're able to provide is a very safe, a very stable, and a very effective product.
Yes, and before we started this interview, you were telling me that how the company grew internationally.
Yes, Benev is very active in the international market. We are in about 17 different countries, ranging from China, Japan, Korea, New Zealand, Brazil, Norway, Turkey. It just goes on and on. It's very exciting for us. And it's shown that our formulas actually work on a very multicultural level and is good for many different cultures and any gender, actually.
Yeah, and how this world is growing now, that's a very important...
Actually, the world is becoming very small
very
now.
small, but
very large in business.
Very large in business, very small as we connect with each other, but because we can reach out to different countries that before we couldn't, it's very important that different ethnic skin types can use the same product line because it's safe for them.
Absolutely, and actually, just as a little information on our background, Benev actually started, the formulation started when we were working with Asian skin, which is one of the most difficult skins to achieve correct results with. And so we feel very comfortable with this line in working with Asian skin, African American skin, all sorts of different nationalities, and it's about how we position it within their treatment and their home care products.
Shall we start introducing some of our products?
I would love to. Thank you.
How about if we start with our bestsellers?
All right.
Which is the 2% salicylic acid exfoliator and the 7% glycolic exfoliator.
Wonderful.
I just would like to really point out that this is one of our bestsellers because it is good for adult skin and it's absolutely fantastic for the teenagers.
Absolutely.
So you can take it over and you can, you want to hold both?
Yeah, Salicylic acid, this 2% solution is actually very good for anyone that has the occasional breakout into the full-blown, maybe a grade 3 acne. What salicylic acid exfoliator is a 2% salicylic acid, which is a pharmaceutical grade ingredient, which means it's very active. It works a little bit different than what you would buy in a drugstore, a little bit stronger. It has a fairly low pH level. What this does for the skin is it helps loosen up all the cellular debris that is hanging on to the skin so that we get a nice clean canvas for reference, so that other products can have a better delivery system and work better. But salicylic also is a wonderful antimicrobial and antibacterial. It is one of the few ingredients that actually kill the P. acne bacteria that occurs with acne vulgaris.
I usually tell my clients to use this with a gauze.
Yes.
A piece of gauze. Fold the gauze over, do a few squirts, because you only need a few squirts. And since the gauze is already an abrasive material,
Right.
it's not like a piece of cotton that will absorb most of the products, they will have a lot better effect.
Yes, that open weave gauze, kind of like cheesecloth is what you want to use.
Exactly.
basically.
I usually recommend this about twice a week, unless the acne is really severe. And it's a fantastic exfoliator. People think that a scrub is an exfoliator. The
Yes.
scrub is not an exfoliator. Only an acid can exfoliate. The scrub, if you look at a skin under a microscope after someone scrubbed it with a regular scrub, all you see is that the cells are fluffed up, but they don't come off.
Right.
So salicylic acid exfoliator from Benev is the answer.
It is. It is. It is
Alongside with the glycolic exfoliator.
Yes.
It can be used together, always salicylic first and then glycolic right after.
Right. Let me explain to you what this does. When there's actually studies that have been done with glycolics and salicylic combined. When we combine salicylic and glycolic, we actually get better penetration for the glycolic. So if we're concerned about fine lines and brown spots on the surface of the skin, it only makes sense that we'll use a glycolic, a lightweight glycolic, in conjunction with our 2% sal. The salicylic actually creates the cleaned canvas for our products to go in, and the glycolic actually works on a deeper level of the skin to help churn up the cells and get fibroblast activity going and help push those brown spots to the surface of the skin. So that's why we work with them in combination. It will help reduce fine lines, it helps reduce pigmentation, and it's just going to leave the skin brighter, smoother, younger looking.
It comes in a pair, best way to use.
Yes, best way to use it.
Salicylic first, glycolic after, different gauze.
Different gauze, absolutely.
Well, thanks about these.
Yes.
And on to another one.
On to another.